DJ Clay in this
What up?
motherfucker.
DJ Clay.
Psychopathic in this motherfucker.
In this motherfucker.
Ah, shut up, Carnival Spirit.
Cause it insane, put him in the trunk of the back of the leg, I prefer to my bacon. But when the band, man, he was begging me for a cypher before a nigga did him. I told him about how I get him, but he wouldn't listen, I know what I'm sick. Walking his job, he was on the clock, I already care not, I busted his shit. Look at this, they come, cut off the tongue, hit him in the lungs, watching his bleed. Hammer his knees, torturing this motherfucker till he begging, screaming, stop it please. They can't be telling me anything, I don't care what it is, I'ma show you people death. You walking through hell, so why would the bitch be careful and watch a motherfucker step? And for the neck, it wasn't enough for me to slice his throat up with the switchblade. Hit his house up with the grip name, kill a family and I get paid. Drag him through the mud, lay him in his blood in another location. Nobody's really waiting. But was ass said Satan? Cut his ass into slices and I might eat him like bacon. Smothered butts and butter guts, all type of shit I'm making. Cut him up like Jason, put him in a body bag, then flip him.
You're all going to die, Dad.
This for my killers and my goons and my riders and them cutthroats. Drinking in the alley, getting faded off the blood smoke. Fuck no, little bitch, you don't tuck a clip. You got a problem with us, homie, you can't look a shit. Genocide and brain sick, pull it back and let it go. Wacko and twisted insane, bitch, we gotta let them know. California stand up, screaming out, fuck a bitch. If you got a problem with us, homie, you can't look. This for my killers and my goons and my riders and them cutthroats. Drinking in the alley, getting faded off the blood smoke. Fuck no, little bitch, you don't tuck a clip. If you got a problem with us, homie, you can't look a shit. Genocide and brain sick, pull it back and let it go. Wacko and twisted insane, bitch, we gotta let them know. California stand up, screaming out, fuck a bitch. If you got a problem with us, homie, you can't look a shit.
Running in their mouth, I don't really give a shit. But if it touch me, gang get socked on the lip, unlock, cock, and then pop it a bitch. When they talking to grip it is dominant. Shit, cause you're older than me, but I'm supposed to believe just cause you watched us speak colder than me. I'm supposed to believe you go holding a beef, but right now it's sounded like your ovaries bleed. Wacko and twisted will start a petition to end our religion and kill it a victim. Cocking and popping and shot on the block if they drop 'em, I roll up a kick. This is brain sick shit and genocide. I'ma bang this shit, you finna die. I take these fools through hellish times, and through devil's eye, I seen rebel times. Talk that shit, you could duck a sick. I don't really care if you tuck a clip. Take your chick and fuck the bitch, slide up a blunt and then chuck a fit. Smack you with it, crack you with it. Run through you like I smack through bitches. D to the E to the N to the OCIDE, bitch, that's who kills it. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Twisting the same ass play that cat. Brainiacs, leave a motherfucker with no veins attached. We fade to black from Dago to LA and back. We killing and drilling the West Coast. Loud shit, got the best roll. Make a head choke on death road. While my dick is swimming in some titties like a breaststroke. Let's go, bitch, get low. You whack, motherfucker, I said so. You can duck a sick, you don't like what I'm saying. This motherfucker, I'm wacko.
You're all going to die, Dad.
This for my killers and my goons and my riders and them cutthroats. Drinking in the alley, getting faded off the blood smoke. Fuck no, little bitch, you don't tuck a clip. You got a problem with us, homie, you can't look a shit. Genocide and brain sick, pull it back and let it go. Wacko and twisted insane, bitch, we gotta let them know. California stand up, screaming out, fuck a bitch. If you got a problem with us, homie, you can't look. This for my killers and my goons and my riders and them cutthroats. Drinking in the alley, getting faded off the blood smoke. Fuck no, little bitch, you don't tuck a clip. If you got a problem with us, homie, you can't look a shit. Genocide and brain sick, pull it back and let it go. Wacko and twisted insane, bitch, we gotta let them know. California stand up, screaming out, fuck a bitch. If you got a problem with us, homie, you can't look a shit.
Ha, what's good? It's a brain sick music and genocide ENT connection, homeboy. Yo, Wacko, twisted insane, tell him what's good, dog.
What up, y'all? I'm DJ Super Soak.
And I'm Lil Blaster. And we're bringing you amazing happenings for the super dope
10th annual Kick Spit Underground Rock Festival.
You want bands? Your ears will bleed.
Yeah, it's free shit time. Who do we got? Greg Kaplan's filming up in my spot. Okay, dude. This is gonna be sweet. I got all good at rapping. You don't fuck with me, cause I got rich. He ain't afraid to put lead in your head. We paid our dues, now we want our bread. We are on top, cause that's what I said.
I'm in the gutter lane pushing with that homeboy Steve. A gallon of the goose and a bag of weed. Playing with these niggas, I'ma get my cheese. Cross that line, you go on your knees.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. You heard what I said with MOP. We'll bag you, stick you in the cemetery. Jokes with me, don't look at me. He'll fucking kill you, he'll do it for free.
Yeah. Oh, it's freestyle. I don't need this shit right now. Turn that shit on fire, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm from the bottom. Jukes on the top of the game. Little motherfuckers talking, but y'all dudes is lame. I can't wait till I'm dropped. Your album won't drop. When my shit drop, it's gonna fucking sell. Your shit is gonna flop. But I'm from the bottom. That nigga D Jukes, man. Niggas won't stop him. Guarantee I pop ya. Shoot for far range like my guns got binoculars. Who's gonna stop me?
Reggie a beast, don't feast. Wanna talk about it, we can feast. I bang on them, unleash the beast. Coming through on them, banging from the west to the east. I'm a raw dog, floss all suicidal. Dropping like gravity, rhymes is vital. I'm coming through your system, American Idol. Terrorize the whole city, homie, you try to.
Oh yeah, dude. Now that I have introduced my crew, it's free of charge. We bring these rhymes to you. Oh, dude, it's my bathroom, dude. That's where I poo.
Hey, guess what? I'm Shaggy Tudo, and I'm the other guy. The other guy's Violent J from the Insane Clown Posse. That's right, and we want you to remember where to go for the greatest podcasts, the greatest interviews. That's right on Carnival Spirits. It's a YouTube channel. Put CARNIVAL Spirits, and you'll get right to it. It's with Scotty Balls, Beastmaster, and Kelly Green, Too Fresh. That's right, too goddamn fresh for you. Subscribe. Know what I'm saying?
Whoop, whoop. What's up, y'all? Seth Moon here, and joining me today, we have a very special co-host. We have the one and only Don Chaos himself. What up, Don?
What up, everyone? Just chilling.
That's right. So, for those of you who don't know, our homie Beastmaster is currently in the middle of moving. So he's going to be out a couple weeks. Honestly, he's going to be on and off probably for the next month, maybe month and a half. But the show must go on. And thank you, Chaos, for joining me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Don Chaos, we go way the fuck back. You know, me, him, and Beastmaster, we are three of the four original pillars because I believe it was me, you, Beastmaster, and Scotty Balls. I believe we were the original four, and then it came down to us as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone who's been part of the team over the years. Shout out to the chat, Jay Sledge, Stannis, y'all motherfuckers are the shit. Anyone else kicking it, y'all are the shit. Thank you for tuning in. So we've got a lot going on in the Juggaverse, just in the world period. I know, Chaos, you've been watching the World Cup, right?
Yes, and it just wrapped up. So that's why y'all haven't seen much of me in the last 2.5 months because I've been watching that.
Yeah, and that's why we're I originally set the schedule for 3:00, but I figured, it was give or take, depending on the World Cup, because I know that you're watching that. So, who was playing, by the way?
It was actually Argentina and Spain won for the second time. So I would have been fine with whoever won.
Cool. Do you have any like particular favorite teams or anything?
Well, obviously because I'm from Colorado, I do like the Rapids, but also because I grew up in the 90s. I grew up watching, we all remember David Beckham in Manchester United.
Hell yeah. See, like I played soccer whenever I was very young, like, I don't know, I think I played from like 6 to 12 or something like that. But I don't know. I liked playing it sometimes, but yeah, anyways, I personally like playing more than I like watching.
Right. And then there's different styles of it. There's actually beach soccer, there's street soccer, which is pretty fun to play. It's like regular soccer, but like street rules, which is cool.
Hell yeah. Like I was usually they never put me in goalie, but I was usually what is it? I forget what all the positions are called. I was a forward a lot. But either a forward or where you're blocking like the goalie. Is that a halfback or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah,
it's been so long.
Or they just call it the defensive position.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on defense a lot too. But like I said, I played for like 6 years, so they tried me in every position. But yeah, I didn't stick with it. I dropped out of that around the time I started like wrestling for like because I did wrestling for a little bit. But yeah, anyways, my son loves soccer. Like he fucking loves soccer. But that's a whole nother seminar. All right. So I think yeah, let's go ahead and start this off with some underground freshness. You ready?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Underground, baby. Real underground, baby.
All right. So underground freshness. Like I said, a lot's been going on. Chaos, do you know how to put us in the corner?
Let me see. Trying to remember. I think you hit like where that third button is, where it like has both of us on it. I think you hit like the button next to it.
Right. Let me see. All right. Sorry, y'all. I usually have TJ doing all the behind the scenes shit. Well, I don't know how to put us down. Fuck. Oh well. Anyways, I don't know how to put us down in the corner, Chaos. So I'm just gonna move forward.
Right. I think if you still like want to at least put the image on the screen while you're showing, you can at least do that.
Yeah. So this piece of underground freshness right here, we got William Shatner at motherfucking Riot Fest. And I'm going to tell you right now, just hearing him or seeing all the promotion, I should say, for this right here has got me fucking hype. It's fucking hilarious, honestly. Like William Shatner's in his fucking 90s and decides he wants to premiere a heavy metal band. Like who would have put that on their fucking bingo card? Not me, but apparently I should have.
Right. Like there's a lot of those celebrities you would never think of. Like one celebrity that comes to mind that a lot of people will know that used to do metal vocals was the late great Christopher Lee.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I remember like hearing like that William Shatner played guitar. I think he played guitar like he did something with like Johnny Depp or something one time. Like I don't know, that was a long ass fucking time ago. But I thought this was hella fucking fresh. And man, like I said, the rollout with it has been so fun. Like we got this right here. Have you seen his writer? Chaos. Yeah. Have you read through this shit?
Yeah, and the stuff I've read, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, he wants that Fago, and it's not to be shared with ICP. That's some jug shit. He wants it all for himself. I don't know. To me, that I thought that was hilarious, and just this whole fucking writer itself is, oh my god, it's just got me fucking hype. Like I really wish I could go just for William Shatner. You know, I think yeah, ICP is gonna be there. That'll be cool. But honestly, like, man, you know, Star Trek was so close to my heart, like growing up as a kid. Like my grandma, she had an entire room dedicated to Star Trek. Like the whole like it was her attic. Like she had an upstairs attic, and like the second half of it is like this big ass room. And when you first walk in, you had to like walk in a straight line and be really careful because the whole floor was lined with Next Generation action figures in their boxes. And is like just the whole fucking going all the way around to dressers that had all of her shit on it. She had like a big lock case that had all sorts of shit in it. From the original and like Next Generation and Voyager, all that shit. Like, she took me to like a Star Trek convention as a kid. So yeah, just this one's really close to home for me. So, you know, rest in peace to my grandma. I know that she would do whatever it took to make it to this performance. So, yeah, man, this shit's hella fresh.
Oh yeah, I love William Shatner. I grew up on Star Trek too. Like when people always ask me if I liked Star Trek and Star Wars, I'm like, why? I like both equally.
Right. Like I feel that, you know, like there's that fan base, you know, and it's kind of like Juggalos. Like you have to like ICP or Twisted now, right? And like if you're in the middle, like
you can't really compare them. Star Trek is supposed to be taking place in the future, where Star Wars is supposed to be taking place in the past sometime.
Like just both worlds are so amazing and such high staples in what they did. Like Star Trek, you know, revolutionary for television, right? And sci-fi genre. And then years later, we had Star Wars, which completely reinvented practical effects, right? So, yeah, like they could be somewhat comparable, but once again, you're trying to compare like just two completely different things at the end of the day.
Right. The only comparison that like both like series have an origin is both the influences for both series was like corresponded with what was going on in Vietnam and World War II. That was the influence behind both shows and series.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's there's a lot of like, so they like kind of use like the spacey themes in
and
both
Cold
series.
War tensions.
That's to kind of, they use that to get points across about real world situations, right?
Right,
so,
like the Federation is basically, when you look at it in Star Wars, it's not Star Wars, Star Trek, it's the United Nations, basically.
Right. But yeah, I love both worlds. Every once in a while, like every few years, I go into a Star Trek movie marathon. I watch at least one Star Wars movie a year, you know?
So, and yes, y'all, it is true that some people say the odd number of Star Trek films people say are like the known as the most popular ones, or it's the even ones. I forget which one it is.
So yeah, every other one is good. It's not popular. Every other one is good, but
like Wrath of Khan, that's the second movie. That one's obviously popular.
Yeah, all of the even ones are supposed to be the good ones. But my favorite one is part 3, The Search for Spock.
Yeah, I love that one too, because it is a direct sequel to the second movie.
That is my favorite Star Trek movie. I fucking love the fuck out of that. Like,
I love that one, but I also love the journey home where they go back in time to save the whale population.
Yeah. Ooh, was that oh, fuck, that's gonna hold on. Which one is that? I think that's number 6, like 5 or 6.
I'm trying to remember, but it has William Shatner in it, and that one, like, it was time travel, but that one added more humor to it, which I loved about it.
Yeah. First Contact?
I think that one, isn't that the one? That's either the one with Patrick Stewart, I think.
First Contact has both, I believe.
Yeah, and I know Generations has Patrick Stewart and William Shatner in it, which is dope.
Generations is the one where Patrick Stewart gets caught in that false reality world, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Or no. I mixed it up. I think it's William Shatner. It's William Shatner, and Patrick Stewart has to save him. God damn it. It's been so long. You just pointed out the fact that I need to go brush up on my Star Trek history.
Right,
So
and I
thank
know
you.
it, and I know in the Generations one. Spoiler alert! Even though you haven't watched in a while or anyone, not Patrick Stewart, but William Shatner, Kirk does die in that one.
Yeah. So this is really, I want to give a shout out to Riot Fest, even though this should be for tour time. We're talking about William Shatner, and I just love how at the bottom he's fucking plastered on the flyer.
Yeah. We have a Riot Fest here.
Oh, it's so fresh. So that leads into this right here. Yeah. William Shatner is a Juggalo. Change my mind. You're not gonna.
Right.
Now, aside from that, we got this other piece of freshness right here. So Cartoon Bondurant has been doing his little he's got like a verse contest, right? Do you know anything about this?
I've been seeing about it, and it reminds me of those days when like Scum would do that, or even if you guys want to go back old school, remember when Hobson and Funk Volume used to do that, the Don't Fuck Up Our Beats contest.
You know what? I was just watching one, and it was from the Murder Music one, if you remember, like way back in the day, which was inspired by the Funk Volume one, actually. Right. But Murder Music, I was just watching my homie's old video entry for that, which you might be able to see tomorrow during Mixtape Monday. What is Mixtape Monday? I'll tell y'all about that a little bit later. But yeah, so Cartoon Bondurant, right here it says almost 80 artists have been sent the open verse. The top 10 to drop is already insane. Fire. You skipping this one? So rappers, all y'all motherfuckers out there, get at Cartoon. Let's see. He says, man, it's going to be so hard to pick a winner on this open verse. Y'all are killing it. In 1 month, I'll pick top 5. Then I'm calling judges. So we're going to get to judge on this right here. And I got a little video to play to go along with this. So you ready?
Welcome to the gutter.
This where dreams die. You won't survive like the others.
Overdosing, roaches crawling out the cupboards.
It's best you leave now, or surely you gonna suffer.
Welcome to the gutter.
This where dreams.
All right. So there y'all go. Welcome to the gutter. Cartoon Bondurant. That would be fresh, Jay Sledge, for him to do the song with all 80 verses on it. Like, right. That's insane. Imagine that, an 80 verse fucking collab.
Right. Might as well just make it like a big cipher.
Right. Why not drop a version? Or you know what? If not for this song, like at least take the top 10 maybe and pull them together for a cipher, like for the next project or top 5 or something. Like that'd be super fucking fresh. Be like, hey, like I know this was for one song, but if y'all want, we could do something else. Like that'd be fucking cool. So all love and shout out to Cartoon on that one. Now I got another piece of Juggalo freshness going around. This involves Wacko the Kid. So you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
This just in, a new strain of marijuana known as Berserker 187 is spreading worldwide. Reports claim that every time someone smokes it, a random person somewhere else dies.
First they talk about the high, moonwalking across the sky. Every cell and molecule, busting nuts and smiling cool. You Cheech and Chong, sharing a thong. Superpowers out that bong, Berserker's law to beat us high. A random someone has to Berserker 187. They say don't come from no heaven.
Yeah. So Berserker, new track, ICP, Wacko the Kid. We got fucking bundles, and there's only 187 of them. I wish I had the fucking cheese for that right fucking there. If someone wants to help a jug out, you know, that'd be super fucking fresh. I got birthday week coming up, 3 birthdays, 1 week in my household. So I definitely am not going to be able to bless myself, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That does look super fresh though.
Hell yeah. So what is that? Is that like just like a single song, or is it a full-length project? What is it? I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm pretty sure it's a single, but it's like a single that comes with like merch bundles.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Like that's what I think. Like it'd be fresh if it was like an EP or something. Like I'd love to hear like 4 or 5 tracks that's all just Wacko, ICP, you know, on some dev beats. Like that sounds fresh.
Right.
Like the one thing I want to point out is that you hear the dev production, right? And I've never heard Wacko, I don't think, on a Devereaux beat that I can think of.
I haven't either.
And I've heard Wacko on a lot of beats, like personally. Like, you know, I know his old like mixtapes. I know Wanted. You know, I played some Wacko in the intro. By the way, did you catch that track?
Yeah, I was vibing out to that because I love Twisted Insane.
Yeah, man. I know I heard that Wacko was threatening to re-release that song, but well, there it is, y'all. I played it for you. Wacko's track with Twisted Insane that he dropped when he was like fucking 17 years old. That's some throwback LA Juggalo freshness for y'all right there. Genocide Entertainment and my fucking boys for life. But yeah, how are you feeling, Wacko?
I mean, I haven't tried any of his weed strands, but from what I've heard from a lot of his music, like there's some tracks I really love, and the times I've talked to him in person, he seems like a really chill, humble kind of dude. And even when I seen him live, like his live performance is dope.
Yeah, man. Like whenever I saw him live, I got so hyped. Like I'm pretty sure like you could find footage and you'll see me. I'm like right up there on the front, right side of the stage for the Las Vegas show of another Summer in Hell tour, or not Another Summer in Hell. What was it called? I don't fucking remember. Whatever it was called.
I saw him when he was opening up for ICP when they came here last year, and even one of my homies was like, I haven't heard a lot of his music, but his live stage presence is amazing.
Yeah, man. Like he's got it down. He's got it down. And the thing is that his songs very much complement like a live set, you know?
Right.
I love his new like EP, The Kid That Did. Like that shit is so fucking sick. And to me personally, it's the freshest thing that he's dropped. And you know, Chaos, I suggest you check that out. We're actually gonna be reviewing that in a few weeks. So it's not even an option. You're gonna have to check it out if you're gonna be here on the stream for that week.
Right.
So last week we had announced, you know, that we were going to be spinning the wheel this week to check and see what album we would be reviewing. But TJ's gone. And I threw this at him like, you know, because as soon as we ended the stream the next day, I think it was the next day after we had ended last week's stream. So this past Monday, he called me like, I just realized like I'm going to be gone next weekend. And I said, okay, well, our war review, like we were going to spin the wheel. I suggest we just do Wacko's new album since there's all this hype around him right now. And he's like, yeah, I'm down. So that's going to be the next war review. It's going to be Wacko the Kid's album, The Kid That Did. And we're going to do that whenever TJ comes back. We don't know when that's going to be. It's probably 2 weeks from now. So 2-3 weeks from now.
Well, if I will hop on for that, I'll definitely give it a listen and hop on for that.
Oh, definitely do it. The album's literally, I think it's like 20 minutes long or some shit. Like it's a quick little EP, you know, and it's all hype. Like I fucking love it. You know,
Right.
I think it's fresh.
Right. I heard people complaining that he has too many hype people on stage. I'm like, well, yeah, that's supposed to be like an old school hip hop vibes. Remember when old school rappers would not just be on stage, they would have their whole crew with them, hype man.
Yeah.
I was like, why complain about that? That's very old school rap and hip hop.
Yeah, man. Like that. You're right. You're right. That is very old school. Like you have your whole crew, right?
Right. Like Wu-Tang used to do that. They would have them on stage, all 9 of them, but then they would have their whole crew on stage too.
I want to remind everyone too that Wacko has been shot a few times. More than a few times. He got lit the fuck up. You know, and let's not forget shit like, you know, what happened to Dimebag Darrell. Like that stuff is possible. And these events, they're small club events. Whenever we go, like even whenever like we're seeing ICP, we're seeing them like, you know, a House of Blues or something like that, right? Like a mid-size. But when Dimebag, that situation happened, that was a kind of mid-sized venue. I'd been there before. You know, I saw Kitty there with My Ruin and Flaw. This was like a year before that situation happened. But I'm just saying, you know, like Wacko, he has his crew with him. And if you hating on him having his crew with him, like, I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. Like that's part of his shit, you know? Like, were you ever down with KMK? Because look at the way they fucking rolled, right? Like that was part of their whole thing was they had mad motherfuckers on stage at all times, right?
Yeah, and even Tech and Strange Music still do that. So I don't know what the deal is. I mean, even ICP does it. Come on, people.
I think a lot of times people just need to find a reason. You know what I mean? Like they're hating and there's just something they can't put their finger on. So they just start putting their thumb on everything. You know what I mean? You know what? Fuck it. I don't like this, that. And a lot of it don't make sense.
Right. I'm not going to lie. If I was on stage rapping, hyping up a show, I would bring my whole crew on stage. I'd bring TJ and Callie Green on the stage with me.
Bro, like, I've always wanted to be on, like, I've never actually done like a live performance. You know, like the music that I'd done had always been kind of like comedy-esque. Like stoner comedy music. Like I dabbled a little bit, but it was terrible when I did. I think I found like more like what I would do in that aspect. But anyways, like I've always wanted to just be on stage, like just the homie on stage, you know, hyping. But you know, one day I'll get that experience.
Right. I mean, I get told all the time by Chuckles and stuff whenever he performs. He's like, oh, you're welcome to come on stage when I perform.
Yeah, that sounds fresh, man. Like, definitely at some point, you should hit him up on that, you know? Just, you ain't got to sing into the mic or anything. Just fucking hop up there and, you know.
Right.
Whoa. Hell's up.
Right.
But all right, I'm gonna move on a little bit. So next piece of freshness we have right here. So Ozzy Osbourne is getting his own day in Birmingham. July 22nd is officially the day that Birmingham honors Ozzy Osbourne. Super fucking fresh. I know you're an Ozzy fan just like myself.
Yes.
I wish like Back to the Beginning was in the cards last year. Like I'm sorry, but that man lived a life that was just like beautiful. Like that is the definition of a beautifully lived life, in my opinion.
Yes, and you want to talk about going out on top? Well, Ozzy went out on top.
Yeah, exactly. Like he stayed alive just for that concert. Did you see there was a like documentary that they put out not long after he had passed?
I haven't, but I've watched like bits and footage of that concert, and there's literally grown people in the crowd crying because they know. And what's good is Ozzy went out that way, but also the show was a charity show to help people with a cure for Parkinson's, which is dope. So that Ozzy went out even doing that, that's dope.
So the documentary was
I heard it's very tearjerker.
It is, because the whole documentary is his battle, like his last days, basically, like battling Parkinson's and just constantly getting hit with stuff he can't do. Like, hey, I know you were supposed to go out on tour, but you can't do that. I know you're supposed to do this, but you can't do that. And that is literally like, he just keeps getting fucking hit over and over and over again with jab after jab. So if you like actually watch that documentary, I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but it came out right after he had passed, like a month or so. It was really good. Definitely check that out.
Right. I mean, I've watched
bizarre.
I watched the trailer for it, and even the trailer made me all teary-eyed.
Yeah. So they were told like because they were gonna finish it, right? And whenever they were finishing it up, it was like, well, fuck, like what do we do? Like and because they were towards the very end of like editing, and they're like, no, don't, like, just keep it going. Like, just get the final bits, like the memorial and all that stuff, and just keep it true. And they just push through it. And that is not at all what that documentary was supposed to be, and it's just kind of what it ended up turning into. But yeah, man, all love and respects to Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace, for sure.
Yep, that death is still fucking with me. I'm not gonna lie.
So, moving on, I got one more piece of freshness right here, which I'm gonna use to segue. So, recently, this movie came out, Evil Dead Burn. Right? It's a sequel. Well, not really a sequel. Like, it's a new movie in the Evil Dead franchise. I'd seen it. It's fucking gory as shit. I suggest checking it out. Like, I'd probably give it like a 6, 7, honestly. Like a 7, 8. But anyways, the director of that movie is wanting to do an adaptation of The Mask and make it a more brutal, violent, dark horror film.
That'd be cool.
So, holy fuck. Like, after seeing Evil Dead, like, okay, I see what could be done there. And I'm all for it, Like I said, like, the Evil Dead movie, which I just saw last weekend, I think, it was good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's probably like a 7 or 8. Visually, there was some fucking fresh scenes in there. So I would love to see like the more horror themed version of The Mask.
Oh yeah.
Were you ever a fan of The Mask?
Oh yeah, of course. I used to watch that tremendously. I mean, that's one of my top Jim Carrey movies of all time.
Right. I mean, the thing with The Mask is that there's so many different directions you can go with it. And also, I think I never read the comic because it's based off like a comic, but from what I know, I think the comic might be a little darker. So it sounds like a more grassroots version, which is pretty cool.
I mean, that's how Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is too. I mean, everyone remembers the 80s cartoon, but if you actually read the comics before the 80s show, the comics are actually pretty dark.
Yeah, and that's why we ended up with the really dark first movie, which is a classic.
Right.
Yeah, man. All right. I'm going to switch that up, though, into the next segment. You ready, Chaos?
Hell yeah.
So, one of my personal favorite collab albums to drop in the last, 3 years was Darby O'Trill, Ouija Mac, Anamoya, right? Like, you fuck with that album?
Oh yeah, and I even said for years, because I've been listening to both artists for years, like, I'm like, these two just need to do a full-length album together because of all the music they've done with throughout the years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like, that album is like the pinnacle of Chapter 17 albums, like, in my humblest opinion. Like, just that is up there. That is up there definitely in the top 3 just Chapter 17 like catalog for me personally, right? But with that, right, Anamoya, I saw something pop up, and it's a movie preview for a movie called Anamoya. So I thought we would check this out.
Oh yeah.
I feel like as a kid, everything used to be so bright and vibrant, and now everything is like gray and dark and
Cam, everything's still just as bright and vibrant. Mr. Artist, eyes up. Just gotta take it in. I mean, look around you. There's always something beautiful happening. Like this. Right here.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah. Anamoya, having nostalgia for something you didn't experience, which is something major in this generation, right? Like, the kids, they're all nostalgic for like pretty much everything that came before them, right? Like, they have their own things that are within this generation,
right.
But a lot of these kids, just everything is built on pillars of something that came before them, like creating this Anamoya, right?
Exactly. That's pretty much how my niece and nephew are. Like, yeah, they have their own thing, but they're also like fascinated for like the nostalgic stuff that I grew up on, which is like really cool. That's why I tell people ICP, this falls into ICP. They are technically considered a nostalgic group now.
Yeah, man. Like, listen, I know I experience Anamoya for all sorts of shit. Like, I have this weird fascination for like old timey like movies and just pop culture, like 1930s to like 50s.
Yep.
Like, honestly, like just all 1900s, like going all the way through like pop culture, but like with the birth of cinema and all of that. So there's Anamoya that's been going on for years. But yeah, man, like I love watching like weird like sci-fi like movies and shit, and I feel Anamoya for that time period often. And yeah, so I just thought that was pretty fucking fresh and wanted to share it with y'all. Obviously this is an indie movie, so it's gonna hit some like indie festivals and shit like that before like we will be able to see it, but it looks super fucking fresh. And the whole like liminal space thing, like I'm really liking this new like kind of genre that people are dabbling in. Backrooms is fucking amazing. I saw the original version. I went and I saw the one with the added footage. Like, I wanted to see that movie in the theater like 3-4 times, no joke. It had what I call the Napoleon Dynamite effect on me. And what that is the first time I saw Napoleon Dynamite, I watched it, didn't like laugh or budge the entire way through, right? And I was just like, dude, that was fucking stupid. Fall asleep, wake up, and I'm quoting the movie. Like, Backrooms had that effect on me. Like, I not quoting the movie, but just like I like woke up thinking about it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what? The fact that it did that means something. Right? Yep. Like that's an effect. And so it gave me like a different type of appreciation, and it just stuck in my fucking head for a long time until I finally decided to go and see it a second time. And my wife was like, like whatever. Like she kept putting it off. And then they said, okay, like for the last run, we're going to put it in with extra bonus features. So like they extended its run in the theater. And I was like, fuck yes. So I got to see it a second time. But yeah, man. That's that.
Oh yeah.
Al, are you at all familiar with the Juggalo Padiddle chaos?
No, you can refresh my memory.
So the Juggalo Padiddle is whenever you hear like a Juggalo reference in a song, right?
Oh, okay.
So think like you're listening to something that's not ICP, like fucking Dead Body Corporation, right? And they blah 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 Juggalos, a yo yo yo, right? That's a Juggalo Padiddle.
Okay.
So we have this segment that we've been doing here called Juggalo Padiddle. So
okay.
Here we go.
Turn it off!
Whoop whoop, Stannis. So this Juggalo Padiddle right here is from Clockwork E. Now, this Padiddle is a little different than some of the other ones. Actually, no, not really, because we did a little white one and it was a whole song. But this whole song is a Juggalo Padiddle. And I'm just going to play a small clip from it.
Come on down to the Clock Wash, the only Juggalo owned and operated car wash. These Juggalos are wet and ready to get down. Call us at 808-669 Jug. That's 808-669 Jug.
So that is the intro to their song Juggalo Penis. Have you ever seen that video, Chaos?
I have.
Oh my god, that shit is so fucking hilarious. And like I said,
Right?
like the whole thing is a padiddle, right? But I thought that was a funny one that I wanted to share. Like it just makes me laugh every time, and it's the perfect segue into the next thing. But real quick, are you a fan of Clockwork E, Chaos?
I do. I think they're really good. I've never seen them live. I miss them when they came here to Denver, but I'd love to see them live because I heard their live show is really good.
Yeah, man. I am also waiting for Clockwork E to get over here. So Clockwork E, where the fuck are you at? Not in Vegas, not really west. So let's make that happen, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Stannis, LOL. Yeah, I love Clockwork E. They incredibly talented and ratchet as fuck at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking hilarious. No one does it like Clockwork E. And you know what? For me personally, like I like to show Clockwork E to people that are non-juggalos.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, my fucking little side screen over here is giving me issues. Chaos. So I might have to pop out and pop back in for a sec in order to get it to scroll.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Dude, it's so fucking weird. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. All by myself. So yeah. So yeah, Clockwork E. Y'all need to come out here to the West Coast or
all right.
Hell yeah.
All right. And my side scrolling screen's back. Woohoo! Yeah, come to San Diego. That's right, Stannis.
I mean, we need a Cali Green Too Fresh in the Tunnels interview with Clockworky. That would be funny.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Stannis, do you fuck with Coat Records at all? Like, I know that my boy Obi, he's the one that throws a lot of the shows in your area, actually.
Right.
But I think this is a good time to segue into the next segment, which is going to be staff picks.
Hell yeah.
Only wicked shit. Only wicked shit. Only wicked shit.
All right. Coat Records, that's a rap crew down around they rep like San Diego. They're technically Oceanside. That's my boy Obi-Wan and his crew. So staff picks. We got a lot of fucking music to cover that's dropped because last week we were having technical difficulties and TJ wasn't able to we ended the stream early, honestly. So I didn't get to show off my staff picks last week, but I have them for this week as well as this week's. Oh, you work in Oceanside? That's what's up. Yeah, I know Carlsbad. Like, before I moved out here, I was like Riverside area. I'll just say Riverside County. But all right. So first up, we got this one right here. Boom. This is Thick Chris with Studio Fiends. Shout out to Thick Chris. This is a single right here. We also had the homie Gloom. He's been dropping singles from his upcoming album. And this right here was a track called The Crypt Keeper. And if you ain't fucking with Gloom, you fucking the fuck up.
I love that artwork.
Dude, that is so fresh, right?
Right.
Have you fucked with Gloom really at all? Or are you still like, you haven't caught that wave yet?
I mean, I've heard a lot of his tracks here and there. And from what I've remember hearing, they're actually pretty good. And I definitely loved that interview you did with him.
Yeah, man, like Gloom's the fucking homie. And let's just say he's got a pretty fresh collab on the way. I don't think it's been announced yet. So I'm not going to say anything. But it's a big one. We'll say that. And all you juggalos out there definitely know this artist. So if you want to start fucking guessing, go for it. I ain't going to spill. But you can go ahead and guess in the comments. So shout out to the homie Gloom. All right. This one right here. This is a new project from Real Wolf. And this one was called Vicious Cycles. You ever fuck with the Real Wolf compilations?
I haven't.
So they've been putting them out for fucking years. Shout out to Ninja with a Pencil, who has been a member for 3 months. That is fresh. They have a lot of actually collabs with Insane Poetry and Scum and shit and Donnie Menace. They do a lot of LSP collabs, but pretty much they put together compilation projects and they just get a bunch of fucking artists on their beats.
Okay, maybe I have heard of them then.
Bizarre Gloom Unit featuring Gloom. I think that's a different one. More major than that. I'm not saying anything though, right? All right, this next one right here. If I can get it to pop up. Boom. This was Rejected Reina, and this is a song called Chiller 1990. Once again, that fucking artwork though. So fucking ridiculously fresh.
Right? It has a very 90s metal feel to it.
Yeah, man. This is definitely a good one. I really fucked with this song. It Rejected Reina dabbles in a few different genres, but a lot of like necro trap. So if you don't know what necro trap is, think like necro trap spawned out of trap metal.
Right.
So if you know what trap metal is, distort trap metal, right? Give it a more like grimy, distorted tone. Maybe do some like EDM, like metal beats, like trap beats. I'm not even kidding. Like they go all over the place with it. I fucking love that genre. It is Juggalo adjacent for sure. But moving on. This one right here, Do Not Resurrect, dropped a project. The Clash of Demon Head, The Clash at Demon Head 2. Do Not Resurrect. This guy fucking kills it. Have you ever heard of him?
I haven't.
Yeah. So his genre, it's kind of trap metal adjacent, like somewhat.
Okay.
Like it's kind of its own thing. But yeah, man, like once again, the hard ass fucking album cover, him with the fucking umbrella and all the like body parts raining on him. Like that shit goes hard.
It reminds me of some like City Morgue type stuff.
Right. Yeah, like definitely check out Do Not Resurrect. Like a lot of these artists that I listen to right now, I see them as like an evolution out of horrorcore, because a lot of them like they tag horrorcore, but it's like an evolution. You know what I mean? Like the next wave. So I fuck with a lot of it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of the shit I listen to is all like kind of Juggalo adjacent, but at the same time, Juggalos don't fuck with. If that makes sense.
Right.
Just yeah. With that said, this one's for you, Chaos. Boom.
Oh,
Them
yeah.
goats. We got Juicy J and Project Pat. They dropped a fucking project together, which fucking slaps.
Hell yeah. And speaking of, like, since we're going into trap, these are some of the people that are considered the originators of trap.
Mm-hmm. That's right. They them goats. Like for real though. Like that Memphis
I'll to hear
sound.
this.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, this tape is fresh, man. You're gonna fuck with it when you hear it. Like, yeah.
Dude, that artwork. I love the comic design. And like I've always told people, there's something about like comics and like rap music could just go hand in hand together.
Yeah, man. Like this is a very like MF Doom style, right?
Right. Or if you've ever heard of Czarface.
Definitely. That's sick. Like I didn't even think of that shit until like just throwing it up here right now. But definitely like this one, check it the fuck out. It slaps for sure.
Fuck yeah.
And then we got a new one from Sinister. I think this is called Kaio Cushion. This one right here, it's like a funk style. So I really liked this one. I liked the slowed version. I like whenever artists do the slowed and like sped up versions. Hell yeah. Stannis, this is more my style. He's talking about this one, I know. Dim Boys. This is more my style. Not much of a metal trap boy, but I support it all the same. I feel that. I have a wide palette, and I'm always trying to find something that's got elements of new to it. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always looking for something new.
Right. I tell people I just love music in general. I'll give anything a chance.
Which brings me to my next one. This is extremely new. Once again, some necro trap shit. This is Zarside. Fucking Trouble in Terrorist Town is the name of this song. And again, that fucking artwork though.
Right.
The whole like necro trap aesthetic it's very art based. It's very like you could say like battle battle cry ready, fucking gory. Like I love their aesthetics, but this track right here was super fresh. I bumped it like at least 3 or 4 times.
Right. A lot of these covers are giving me a lot of industrial type vibes too.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of got that like, I wouldn't say 9 Inch Nails, but like kind of in that realm. Like I'm trying to think of someone like, and I can't off the top of my head.
I would think of maybe Robstein, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ninja with a Pencil. These are not at all AI. Like this is not at all AI. This is 1000% like digitized or whatever.
Right. Whoever these artists are, they're dope. Whoever does these artworks.
Yeah. Shout out to whoever drew that shit.
Right.
Now this one, I know you heard this one though.
Yes. And I can tell where that artwork is inspired by too.
Oh, yeah, where's that inspired by, Chaos?
I mean, come on. It's No Limit, Hypnotize Minds inspired, and it's dope.
Yeah, it's hella dope. This was a stupid, fresh fucking track. And hold on real quick, since we're on the Jack in the Box kick.
Shout out Jack in the Box. That place is it's the shit.
Big shout outs to Jack in the Box. This is our Jack in the Box.
And my question to Dev though is, when the hell did they put a Jack in the Box finally in Florida? Of course they put a Jack in the Box in Florida when I moved out, when we've been requesting it for years when I lived down there.
They didn't have Jack in the Box when you were there?
No, they never heard of it they don't have any on the East Coast. It's mainly a West Coast thing.
You know what? When I was a kid, I didn't have Jack in the Box. And the first time I had Jack in the Box was right after I moved to LA. And I remember my mom's boyfriend, he was like making fun of me. Like, you want to get oh yeah, they sell wild horse meat. Like, you want to eat that shit? And, like, he'd always like pester me. And I'm like, dude, I fucking love Jack in the Box.
Me too. My favorite things are their tacos and then their breakfast burritos. And that's one thing I like about them. They're one of those places that's a fast food joint, but they serve breakfast all the time.
Yeah. So my favorite thing that they have, it's fucking, what is it? It's like it's a fucking chicken sandwich, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's chicken and it's on a croissant, but it's like not breakfast chicken. And then it's got some like fucking cheese drizzle shit on it.
Oh god, that sounds good. And
it has a hash brown in there. Like, it's so fucking good. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. It used to be like the OG Munchie meal back. Well, not too OG, like maybe like 5-6 years ago. It was on the Munchie meal, and then they like changed it and they revamped the Munchie meal and totally fucked it up. But that sandwich, they brought it back for a limited time recently. That shit slaps.
Right. Yeah, their jalapeno poppers are good too. And I do love their tacos and their breakfast.
And yeah, bizarre. It's good for a sloppy meal. You know, the only reason I don't go to Jack in the Box more often is because the people at the Jack in the Box outside of my place are fucking assholes. And I don't like dealing with them. You know, like, it irks me whenever I go to a place and they're just like, the vibe is always off. You know what I mean? Like, you step in a place and you're like, dude, like every time I walk in here, I just want to fucking run right back out the door. Right?
Right.
Stannis, any fast food chain that doesn't have jalapeno poppers on their menu is a disgrace. How the hell do you not have jalapeno poppers? You know what? I don't think Bojangles has jalapeno poppers, but I fucking love me some Bojangles.
I love me some jalapeno poppers, especially Arby's.
Arby's? Oh, man. You know what? I can't stand Arby's. Like, but there's a story there. There is a story there.
Their French dips, though, are chef's kiss, though.
I love Wendy's. But once again, like, the Wendy's here just closed down like a couple months ago, and Actually, I took a picture with the sign. Like I was gonna take it because Wendy's head like got perfectly cut out of like their big sign that is like hanging up. You know what I mean? And bro, I was like able to pick it up, and I'm like, dude, I could take this right now. I just don't have anywhere to fucking put it.
That'd be awesome.
If I had like that was the only thing. If I had somewhere to fucking put it, it was gonna come home with me. My wife stopped me. She's like, "What are you doing? How are you? Where are you gonna put that?" And I'm like, "Fuck, you're right. You're fucking right."
God, I could just picture
As
that.
as, like-
you're doing a video and there's a Wendy's backdrop in the background.
Oh my god, dude! It was like the whole like the big circular piece with her head in it. That the big light up it was that piece. It is fucking as big as me. Oh my god!
Sponsorship deal through Wendy's.
I fucking love Wendy's.
Their breakfast is good, but their breakfast is fucking pricey.
Their breakfast is amazing. Like no
Yes.
one's breakfast compares to Wendy's breakfast. And if you have the app, they always have $2 breakfast sandwiches on there. Like pick a breakfast sandwich for $2.
Well, shit, that's good to know now.
And but the Wendy's here, like, dude, the fucking manager just wanted their store to close. I shit you not. It pissed me off so bad. She just could not get her shit straight, you know? Like their breakfast, like never had what I wanted, you know, and I would like order the shit and they would take the fucking order and then come to me and be like, "Hey, we're out of such and such. What kind of, we ain't got the bun for such and such," or you know what I mean? Like, and it was almost every time I went for breakfast. And yeah, within a year of me living here, like I said, it fucking closed down. So that tells you,
like I said, their
you know.
breakfast is good, but is it worth the price that it is? Probably not. But their biscuits and gravy are the fucking bomb.
Stannis, Wendy's is very uncommon where I live. I haven't had it in a long time. LOL. You know what I had the other day that like I was so stupid excited for? Long John Silver's.
Right? We used to like have like one last one here in Colorado, and then apparently they don't have them anymore. And then for a while they would be merged with KFC's or A&W.
The one that we have here is merged with the KFC. And I used to work at one that was merged with the Taco Bell, and I was technically the manager of the Long John Silver's. But yeah, I fucking love Long John Silver's. Like,
right? That fish with
God.
Their vinegar and their fries were good.
Oh, if you get you ever get the like just a side of the crumbs?
Yes.
I did that. I asked for a side of crumbs and they gave me like a large like fucking KFC side. Like, you know, like the large box for like a big side of mashed potatoes or some shit. Yeah, they stuffed one of those full. It was so fucking good.
I'm not gonna lie, those fish crumbs would probably taste good on a salad.
Yeah, Long John Silver's fucking rules. Like, that is a stomach ache I look forward to for sure.
Right? I always loved eating that place growing up.
Oh my god, like their combos are just, yeah, you got to get it with the crumbs though. Like that's one of the things I noticed here on the West Coast where they fuck up the most, because back like in the Midwest, you know, it just came with it. You put the food in there and then you grab the crumbs, you scoop the crumbs and throw them in, and it helps soak up. It's supposed to help soak up the grease. That's what they're for.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like out here on the West, they don't really do it like that because West Coast is a little more health conscious than the Midwest, you know?
Right. I know the ones in Colorado.
Yeah.
I know the ones in Colorado here used to do that.
Oh my God. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing that got lost with time. You know what I mean? Like that shit happens, and probably region too. But yeah, man, moving on from food. That was a detour. This one is from Heinz is Dead. And as you can see, this is a pencil drawing. And this song is called Paradox of a Healer. Once again, super fresh artwork.
Right.
Now the next one I got, you might know what this one is.
Well, fuck yeah.
Zitro, Midnight in Yami, the N-word song. Have you heard anything about this one yet?
I seen the flyer, but is the song out yet, or is it?
It is. It is. I just heard it.
Well, shit, I need to go listen to it. I love Zitro. That's the homie.
Yeah, man. Which, you know what? Something interesting happened recently. There was like a comment thread where Zitro came in, and it was about Wacko, right? And Midnight and Yami's saying like he fucks with Wacko, that Wacko is one of the few people that showed him love, and like he's always got love for him. And then Zitro comments on there, and he's like, I got no problems with Wacko. Wacko's cool. But it does suck that I was promised a record deal and told after I was promised a record deal that they were no longer signing any artist. And then they turned around and signed someone. So there's a little salt there, it seems, on Zitro's side, which is definitely understandable. I mean, you remember whenever it was announced that Zitro was the next artist for Psychopathic Records?
Oh yeah, he'd be a good fit. And I always remembered it was always Jump Steady and Rude Boy that were hyping him up.
Yeah, man. Like that should have happened. Like all through COVID, we were like, hey, Zitro's the new artist.
Right, and I've seen Zitro live. I've seen him at the Gathering. His stage presence is dope. I watched him play here at Gorefest one time.
I've never got to see him live. Like I watched him live like during, the COVID streams, but I've never had the chance to actually see him live, but I do fuck with Zitro. So all love there. And I fuck with Midnight and Yami as well,
Hell yeah.
So next one though. This right here, Cemetery dropped a new song, Still Aching. If you don't know, now you know. Cemetery's cool. I really fuck with him.
Oh yeah, that cover has a very old school vibes. It reminds me of Lil Peep. I don't know why.
Well, all right. So Cemetery does a style of music that's called Witch House, right?
Oh, okay.
And it's not like there's two different types of Witch House. But he does a style of like Witch House that is I think kind of Lil Peepish.
Oh, okay.
But very like kind of distorted, ghostly sounding,
Nice.
It's really cool and different. Definitely check out Cemetery.
Hell yeah.
This song though, like he's dabbling. I noticed a lot of these like artists in this like darker realm that is horrorcore adjacent. They're fucking with EDM right now. Like a lot of them are trying EDM beats, and I find that interesting.
Right. It's like for that early time in the early to mid 2010s, remember a lot of rappers were dabbling with dubstep.
Yeah, right. We had that moment there where like Isham, he dropped like a couple dubstep albums, right?
And some artists could do it good and some didn't. Like ICP even dabbled with dubstep off The Missing Link Lost, and some of that dubstep was dope. Even Tech dabbled with dubstep and it sounded dope.
Right, man. Like you're onto something there. Like everybody did. But this new wave of kids, a lot of them are dabbling with like a distorted, darker version of like EDM, and yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
Yep. So there's gonna be a dark version of every type of music by the end of the world.
Yeah. So this one right here, this was like a little EP, Domsta, Devil in the Details. This was, it's a little EP, kind of like Memphis style, dark Memphis horrorcore. So definitely check it out. Now, up next, we got a new single from In This Moment, and the song is called Crawl, and it is off of their upcoming album, which is dropping Boom. August 28th. So I always got to shout out In This Moment because, you know, I go back to their roots, their beginning, their very humble beginnings. So I think I saw their first show as Dying Star before they were In This Moment. It was one of their first shows. I used to watch them fucking practice in a public storage. Like, yeah, fucking love me some In This Moment. Those are the OGs. You fuck with In This Moment at all?
Oh yeah. I haven't heard anything recent from them, but I do remember a lot of them. And one of my old exes, she used to listen to them a lot too.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. This one right here. This one was. There's like 4 or 5. The 4 artists on this one. Yeah. Main artist is Vicar, Vikkar. But it's Vicar, Kevlar, Lockjaw, and Cartel. And the song is called Comatose Stimulation. This one was fucking sick. This track is sick, just like that artwork, which once again is not AI.
Right. That artwork reminds me of some like really dark and gritty anime.
Right. Yeah, I love that aesthetic. Like that shit's fresh. But up next, this one kind of caught me by surprise. Satanic Steakhouse dropped a single, All You Can Eat. And this caught me by surprise because he's never dropped a single. We've only really gotten albums. So this was dope to me. So definitely check out Satanic Steakhouse, All You Can Eat. And then, now this one right here is something I have been asking for like a fucking decade. Warlord Colossus dropped his first ever album, The World Is My Cathedral. Or the Earth Is My Cathedral, sorry. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. So Warlord has been around since fucking sometime between like 14 to like 16, like somewhere in there he got his start, right? And he used to have this crew called Nephilim Gang. Darby O'Trill used to be part of that crew.
Okay, I figured that name sounded familiar.
Yeah, so like back in early Darby O'Trill days, he was part of Nephilim Gang, which was Warlord Colossus's group. Now, Warlord over here, like I said, just dropped his first album, and this is the number one thing I have been bumping like this past weekend. It has been on fucking solid rotation. So definitely I suggest this one highly. Like I said, his first album after like a decade, and that was always like my kind of thing with him is like, dude, I love this guy's music, but he only drops singles. Like there's a couple EPs like here and there, like, you know, 4 songs or whatever, but I could only ever get a small taste, like when it came, you know what I mean? Like I could put his music in shuffle, whatever, but I'm an album guy.
Right.
And I was looking for that, and he finally delivered, and holy shit, did he deliver.
Oh, yeah.
Now, lastly, You Got a Puss, Clockwork E. This is where I should have started. But new Clockwork E song, You Got a Puss. They announced earlier this week that they had something coming. Didn't say what it was. What was it? This hilarious song and fucking video. Have you checked this shit out?
I haven't yet.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to temporarily revoke your jug card. Whoop whoop swills. Anyone out there, if you haven't listened to this yet, your jug card has been temporarily revoked. Like I've taken that shit because you are not jug if you are not keeping up with Clockwork E. Yes, you are, Swills. It's your boys. Am I right? Am I right though? If you're not keeping up with Clockwork E, you're fucking up. Like no one's doing it like Clockworky. But in all seriousness, Chaos, which talking about Clockworky, it's kind of weird saying in all seriousness. There's nothing serious about those guys. This song fucking slaps. It's hilarious. You're gonna fucking love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like actually, this song is the reason that I chose Juggalo Pinus for my thing, Juggalo Padiddle. Is because I'm like, okay, we got the Pinus, but now we got a puss. That's how he's saying it throughout the song. He's like, you got a puss. A stanky, dirty puss. I don't know what he's saying, you know what I mean? But it's fucking hilarious. You got to check it out.
Hell yeah, I definitely need to listen to that.
Yeah, like Stannis, LOL, this song, hilarious as fuck, ratchet as fuck, jug as fuck, for sure. Like, no one does it like Clockworky. For sure. Man. So, Chaos, what have you been listening to lately, though?
I've been listening to like a lot of like old school stuff lately, like just like for reminiscent. Like I've been listening to a lot of like Tech Nine's like Angelic, because you know they're coming out with the remastered version of that next month, the 25th anniversary, which at the same time I'm like, did that album really come out 25 years ago? That's insane.
Right. No, for sure. Like that came out so fucking long ago, and that is insane to think that it was that long ago. I would not have thought it was that long ago. Oh, by the way, Swills, I've got a bunch of your flyers already preloaded. So we'll get to all that here in a bit. But yeah, man. I think that that's a good little segue, actually. Shout out to Clockworky real quick. And let's do this. Yeah. So we've gotten to the gathering dirt. Now, we've had a lot of updates with the gathering. We got the whole fucking schedule. It's out. All artists announced, all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's one specific thing we're going to go through, and that is this super fresh Juggalo Yacht Club thing that is actually being hosted by Swills. That's not the picture I wanted to show first, but it works. No. Here we go. Here's the first one. Boom. The Juggalo Yacht Club presents an artist showcase. This shit looks stupid fucking fresh. I'm going to say these flyers kind of confuse me. The way the names are at the bottom. I'm like looking and I'm like, dude, wait, who is this? And then eventually oh, okay, it's at the bottom. But yeah, man, hosted by Swills Edition. This is looking fresh, man. Look at this. Who do we got? We got Zach the Terror.
Hell yeah.
We've got boom. Oh, they got the beer wheel. So yeah. I'm guessing you spin this wheel and get a beer.
Yep, it's a gathering staple.
All right, cool. See, like I don't gather. Like I have all my kids and shit. So
I'm sure Swill made me spin the wheel one time before we fully met each other somewhere down the line.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we got DJ D in the house. We got fucking boom. We got Meat Hammer. Have you heard Meat Hammer yet?
I have. They actually played at Gorefest just last year. They're really good live.
Oh hell yeah, bro!
Like they're the epitome of like how of a metal band. Like their stage presence is literally a metal show. It's and a rock show. It's fucking dope.
Yeah. Well, hell yeah, man.
Aren't they on
That's
like
right.
One Star Entertainment, or are they just associated with them?
I think they're associated. I don't know if they're on, but I know they're definitely like associated in some way.
Right.
All love to Meat Hammer. Like what I've heard, I fucking think is stupid fresh.
Right. And when I seen them, like I said, at Gorefest last year, they killed it live.
Bizarre, you're right. I don't matter. It's okay. I'm okay with not mattering. Because you know what? I matter to the kids I take care of on a daily basis. And that's what truly matters. That's what the rude boy taught me the one time I did gather. So, anyways, though, moving on. Fucking hell yeah. All love to Meat Hammer. Of course I matter. Of course I matter to you right now, Swills. I'm showing you all the love. We got Crenshaw, who just dropped that AOD with King Gordy. Shout out to Crenshaw. But the big thing, this is the big one for me though, which I accidentally showed first. But Mighty Morphin Whackness, are you fucking kidding me? Y'all are pulling Clockwork E and Super Famous Fun Time Guys together. I fucking love that. I really wish I could have caught the Mighty Morphin Whackness tour. Like, I'm so mad I wasn't able to see that shit. This right here, holy fuck, like, this is one of, like, the top 10, like, gathering performances for me, and it's just at the Juggalo Yacht Club, which is kind of fresh. You know, that's how the gathering works, though, right?
Right, and one thing I've been loving about the scene lately is a lot of these like super groups are coming together of like different artists. I think is dope, and or these side projects, you might say.
Oh yeah, Stannis with the Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. Because you know them basic bitches wear that shit, but I don't even bother. Oh yeah. Wait. No, that's Crenshaw, not Crenshaw. Sorry. No, all love to Crenshaw. But yeah, we got a fucking. Here it is. We got a map.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. Now, chaos.
What?
What are you thinking over there?
I am actually looking at the timeline on my computer too.
Hell yeah. You know what? I think this might be a good time. So if I was to gather, I made up like a nice little list here of everything that I would personally like to do. So this is my pretend gathering. So first of all, Wednesday, right? The first thing I see on this that interests me, like truly interests me, 2:30 Swing D Diablo. That's the OG right there, right? He sent me like a bunch of free shit back in the day. And shout out to Swing D Diablo, Brimstone Lab. I'd want to check out his set, which would be at 2:30 at the Detonation stage. But then the next thing I'd want to check out wouldn't be until 6 p.m. And that's Jordan Stepp, who a lot of y'all are sleeping on. Like, he really hasn't dropped a lot of music. He kind of sleeping on himself, honestly. But he did drop a super fresh track with Shaggy 2 Dope last year. So definitely check out Jordan Stepp, Shaggy 2 Dope. That song is hella fresh. But I would love to see him live, you know? I've been fucking with him, so from there, though, we would have Midnight and Yami. Would probably stay around for Nathan James. Like, Nathan James is cool. but I definitely have to see Darby O'Trill, right?
Hell yeah.
Definitely. That is must. Like, that is, out of everything I've named, the two musts are Midnight and Yami and Darby O'Trill. And the only reason I say must for Midnight and Yami is just because, like, I'm intrigued, you know? Like, I'm intrigued to see what he does. Like, I fuck with his music for sure, but I like to see how he handles that main stage. Now, after Darby, like, fucking Hatebreed. Let's go. Like, I gotta see Hatebreed. And then Esham, like, come on.
Right.
But from there, though, gotta rush over to the Cyclone stage for that Acid Cult Goat God summoning. And then the one thing I would definitely make sure Jordan slept. That's fucking hilarious, Swills. Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. And yeah, that is going to be early for Yami, but I hope he kills it. You threw me the fuck off. One artist that I personally cannot miss is Crossbreed. They were one of my favorite, like, cyber new metal fucking groups of that era. Like, they kind of had that more, like, gothy, like, industrial feel to them. And whenever I saw that they got booked, like, that blew my fucking wig back because I fucking love them. So yeah, I definitely have to check that out. And then MC Lars. And then at 2:30, head over to Gloom Unit. So that'd be my Wednesday. Do you have an idea of, like, what you would want to catch on Wednesday, Chaos?
All right, let me look at my screen. I would definitely check out NGS because I heard he's really dope. I would definitely check out Midnight Yami. I would definitely check out Darby O'Trill, Hatebreed, Esham, of course, MC Lars, and then Gloom Unit.
I feel like Gloom Unit, that's like the one that it's like an absolutely cannot miss.
Right. I would probably check out the Queen of Cheeks contest.
So moving on to Thursday, though. So for Thursday, right? I'm gonna have to be at noon at the fucking Butcher Bay tent for, the Juggalo flea market, the podcast super show. I gotta go there and fucking do that thing.
Right? And I guess Wednesday I would also check out Big Chronic because I've interviewed him. He's dope. And then I would check out the homegirl Jane Doe.
Oh, fresh. Okay. But yeah, so I got to check out that super show, that podcast like event, like flea market event, though. Like, I feel like being a Juggalo YouTuber and not at least stepping by, it's kind of like almost an injustice or something. I don't know. Like, it's just, I feel like it's something I would not want to miss. I'd want to just check it the fuck out.
Which shout out Wednesday, main stage hosts are Mankini and DJ Bobby Blaze of Team MUJ.
Hey, all love and respects there for sure.
So yeah, Bobby Blaze, y'all. He is DJing for main stage. How dope is that?
Hell yeah, dude. Hold on. I gotta pull this down. I gotta see you for a sec, Chaos. That is sick.
Hell yeah.
That is fucking sick. Like, for real. Like, all love to fucking Bobby Blaze and Team MUJ. Like, that shit's so sick.
Hell yeah.
But anyways, we're on Thursday. Yeah, I gotta check out that podcast super show. But one thing I am not missing, 3:00, I'm at that detonation stage for Billy Defense. That is one of my must-sees. I fucking love Billy. Shout out to him. I can't wait till he comes through again. So yeah. And then from there, I got to hit the Kraken stage by 6. right? You got to see Mud. Maybe Diggy Graves.
Oh, I would definitely see Diggy Graves. I love Diggy Graves.
There you go. Fuck yeah. Like, yeah, I'll probably check out Diggy Graves and definitely Vanilla Ice. Like,
right, because it's vanilla.
see.
It's Vanilla Ice, and he kills it live.
Yeah, you know what? And Swill's pointing out that Zach Pasillo, Unhappy, and VDF are all in a row, and that is correct. I would love to check that out, but you know, got to be real. Like, I'm trying to think. I did my timeline in a realistic mindset manner. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's gonna be fucking hot. I'm gonna be chugging along. If I'm going, my wife's gonna be going. You know, so I'm not going without her, and she's not gonna be wanting to like chug all over the fucking place. So, you know what I mean? Like, just taking in all of how I would go about it and all of the different things to keep in mind. But I would love to be able to check out Zach Pasillo and Unhappy for sure. And yeah, Vanilla Ice fucking rules. Like, I love Vanilla Ice.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so gotta check out fucking ICP, A Walk Through the Darkness, right?
Yeah, which is for those that are wondering, that's them doing a whole set of their dark wicked shit, which is dope.
Yeah, man. Like, that right there sounds fresh.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm honestly like I'm interested to see what comes of that set, like big time. So moving on though, from there, I got to hit the Cyclone stage. You got that Long Live Evil thing going on. You know, I'm not missing that. But from there, probably like, you know, that's probably like where I call it a night, just kind of party on, you know, see what's going on. But and then Friday is very kickback for me during the day. Like, no offense to anyone at all, you know, but I see Friday, like I see myself by then like wanting to fucking sleep in, not getting out till later. But that Kraken stage, holy shit. I want to save all of my energy for Clockwork E. That's what I'm saving my energy for on Friday. Saving it for Clockwork E, Wacko, DJ Paul, Ouija. Like, come on now. That it's just such a fucking fresh line of artists right there.
Right, and you even add the legendary Farsight on there. That's even a dope lineup.
Right? Like, just throw that in the mix. Like, fuck yeah,
I mean, for those who don't know who Farsight are, they're not your typical West Coast old school hip hop. They're West Coast, but they have a very East Coast vibes. They're basically like they're like a West Coast Tribe Called Quest, and their main song everyone knows is that really good one. She keeps passing me by.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, man, that fucking Kraken stage. Fucking sheesh.
Right?
DJ Paul, Wacko, DJ Paul, Ouija. Clockwork E, Farside. Like, yeah. That stage is killing it.
Hell yeah.
And then you know, I know this is one that you wouldn't miss. The Cyclone stage, LSP's Devil's Trident.
Of course, because, and for those that don't know what Devil's Trident is, it's a new, it's an LSP set, but it's a new group project that Scum, Smalls, and Insane Poetry, all three of them do together, which is fucking dope.
Yeah, which I want to see that.
Which which all the music they've done together can be considered that. And you know, Scum and Smalls do that project that they do together, SOS, I believe. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
So what I want, you see, the problem is the LSP Devil's Trident overlaps with that Juggalo Yacht Club party, which I would definitely want to check out. So in my head, I'm seeing Mighty Morphin Whackness as like going on later. So hopefully I'd be able to check out both, because I definitely want to check out Mighty Morphin Whackness, you know? But yeah, man. And then from there, Saturday, I mean, for me, like Bloody Ruckus, I got to see Bloody. I got to hit that Kraken stage, of course. AXE, ICP, Walk Through the Light. But yeah, this is everything that's caught my attention. And that ICP Walk Through the Light, I think that's a really good place to end on, you know?
Hell yeah.
Like, I think that's a good set for ICP to end on. And yeah, man, I wonder what songs they would play for that one. Like, that's going to be like it's going to be a mixture of what, like, Race Shangri-La, right? Maybe we could
maybe like just their happy, uplifting stuff. You never know. They might even do stuff off the Marvelous Missing Link Found. You never know.
That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean, right? And maybe they're actually listening to the Juggalo culture, because the people that are actually here, like in this culture right now, a lot of us are saying, "Hey, go ahead and throw in some of those second deck songs. Like, I think it's time. You know, you can do it. We're not going to mind."
Right, because they do have a lot of current songs that are uplifting, happy songs.
Bizarre says this year's gathering he says it's a mix of senior citizens and Juggalo community performers.
So basically, this is the gathering for the culture, which is dope.
Which, you know what? I will say, like, the lineup is slightly, like, underwhelming. Like, for the fact that I know, like, tickets are pretty expensive now compared to what they used to be. Like, Jump finally caved and upped the prices, right? Am I wrong on that? Did that happen a couple years ago? Whatever the case.
I think the last time I got them, they were like 200 something still, like the last gathering I went to.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, inflation, whatever.
Right.
But I don't know, man. Like I said, like, DJ Paul, I'll throw the fuck down for DJ Paul. I throw the fuck down for, like, all the people I said I'd throw down for. But there's, like, I remember, like, you know, we used to get, like, Ice Cube. You know, we used to get, like, some people that were on a different level. And Hatebreed's cool. You know, Hatebreed's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I see them. They're kind of on that mushroom head, like, level of fame. Like, I'm sure, right? But I don't know. I feel like there's some. Oh yeah, and Butcher Babies are playing, but I refuse to see Butcher Babies without Carla. So that ain't happening.
Right, and I remember watching an interview that either came out this year or last year, but it was an interview with Judas Priest, or it was either Judas Priest or Lamb of God. They said one of the music festivals that they've never played is The Gathering, and they would love to play it. But I'm trying to remember if it's Judas Priest or Lamb of God that said it. Either way,
that sounds more like something Lamb of God would say than Judas Priest.
Right,
but hey, I mean,
so
you never know. I mean, you know, William Shatner knows who ICP is.
Right.
So yeah, fucking A, man. But out of everyone performing Chaos, what's your number one? Like, what would be your top three that you'd want to see?
Let me go through this again. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I would obviously go with Darby, Hatebreed, Esham, NGS, and I know Chuckles is supposed to perform somewhere, but I don't see where it says that he's performing. So definitely
Chuckles. He is mixed in there. Let me pull it back up.
Right, because I know this is actually his first ever time being at the Gathering as a whole and his first time performing The Gathering. But I've heard that him and Bloody Ruckus have something planned, which is dope.
Yeah, I think Chuckles, was he Thursday or Friday?
Because when
He
I
might
saw
have been Friday.
because I saw Bloody Ruckus last year at Gorefest, and Chuckles was like his hype man on stage. It was fucking dope.
There's a funny comment here that I want to read. Alone 187 says, Seth, you need to stream solo sometimes. Not gonna lie. I like Beastmaster, but bro never lets you talk. He's like the Violent J to your Shaggy. I had to read that. That's a funny comment. And you know what? I do need to stream solo again. I was gonna do it Mondays, but it's just not working out with what I do on Mondays, because a lot of times my Mondays I end up doing Fago Lovers shit. So it just wasn't. I was trying to do Mondays. I did one, and then the next week I had a situation happen where my wife's schedule was all fucking wonky and it screwed things up. So I wasn't able to go live, and then I just haven't been able to get back on board. Yeah, he talks. Bizarre, yeah. Beastmaster talks. That's my homie. That's my best friend right there, for real. Yeah, I fucking love Beastmaster. And Don Chaos, this is also my fucking brother right here, for sure. We've been doing this. How long we been doing this, Chaos?
We've been doing Carnival Spirits coming up on 15 years, y'all.
15, coming up on 15 years. Oh yeah, and by the way, Ninja with the Pencil, you are one of my favorite Canadians, but William Shatner is my all-time favorite Canadian. I just gotta say.
What about Terrace and Phillip? Does that count?
Terrence and Phillip? Oh man. Yeah, they count.
So does Ryan Reynolds.
Listen, you may have missed this one, Ninja with the Pencil, but I'm going to throw this back on the screen for you personally. William Shatner is a Juggalo. Changed my mind.
Right.
Go for it. Go for it. He's a Juggalo, in my opinion.
My other favorite Canadian just so happens to be a rapper, Mercules, and he kills it live. If no one's ever seen Mercules live, y'all need to. He kills it.
Hell yeah. And yeah, Bizarre. Right here on his rider. He wants them cases of Fago, but he ain't sharing with ICP. Come on, that's some Jug shit. No, this is my Fago. I ain't letting them clowns get to my Fago.
Instead of let go my ego, it's gonna be let go my Fago.
Let go my Fago. Bro, you're on to something.
No one take that. I coined that. Remember who coined that term?
Let go my Fago. Yeah. That's fresh. Alone 187. I'd love to catch a stream whenever possible. I like everyone in Carnival Spirits for sure. I just want Seth all alone. Yeah, I get it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get a little stage fright, with going live by myself for some reason, I know you do it all the time, Chaos.
Yeah, but I never used to like doing it. It's because I've gotten used to doing it. And I'm not going to lie, I still get nervous about doing it, but it actually helps. Doing this has actually overcome my fear of public speaking, because I've said it numerous times. When I was in school, we can all say in school, the one thing we all dreaded was public speaking in front of the class. I hated that shit. Now, I have no problem with it.
Oh, wow. Thank you, All Alone.
Hell yeah.
Alone one. I appreciate that. He said, I have watched so many of your videos about thoughts, updates, and topics in our world. I sub to see you. I appreciate that. Oh, bro. Yeah, man. I had so much fun doing that Darby interview. Like whenever I did that, it was at the very end of the night, you know, like we had talked about it previously, but I just kicked back like all night and just waited. And he was like in a rush kind of to like, because I needed to move on. Like that I can't remember, like someone that was with him was sick. And so I don't know, they needed to get to a hotel or what the fuck ever. So we hurried up and did that interview like real quick. But yeah, I pretty much got out all the questions I wanted to ask, you know. Darby, that's the OG right there. Like I got love for him for fucking life.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm jealous of how many times you've seen Darby, like Chaos.
I'm trying to think how many times I've seen him. I think it's only been like maybe 3 or 4 times now. I know that one of the times I saw him is when I was still living in Florida. That was, I think, the first time I seen him.
You saw Darby in Florida. That's fresh.
Right, and Dev was actually his like DJ around the time. But yeah, All Alone, if you love that interview with Darby, check out Seth's like first ever interview with Darby. Like this, you want to see what Darby's first ever interview was? It was with this man right here, and that's an old ass interview.
That's from 2018. I think that was 2018.
Yeah, that's from like the Blog Talk Radio days. Like those were the old days of podcasting. Now we have this new format, which is dope.
So the original, all right, actually, whenever I interviewed Darby, I believe I called him actually like the first time I interviewed him. I like called him on his phone and I just recorded like our phone conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ninja with the pencil, if he gives the Fago to Juggalos, I'll reconsider. William Shatner's a Juggalo. I mean, you have your opinions, I have mine. Right?
And it's Captain Kirk from Star Trek. Come on.
Let's see. Alone One. I totally understand. The last time I got to see him personally was at JO4. I got to see him my first time in Indianapolis, made a homemade sign and was able to get signed by Darby, Ouija, cool. DJ Chunk, and Devereaux. Got a picture with Darby as well in Indy. That's sick. And Bizarre, you've seen him 5 times. Man, I've seen Darby twice. And that was within the last, year. And both times were so fucking sick. Like, I went so hard for him, like this last time I saw him. Oh my God. I fucking love Darby.
Yeah, his set that I recorded last year for Gore Fest was really dope. He actually, he had Dev actually as his hype man, and Dev makes a really good hype man.
I would love to see that. I love Dev.
I'll have to send you that footage.
For sure, man. But yeah, I think we're coming up on the end of this show here. Real quick announcement. I am going to be doing something on Mondays, but not me. I'm going to be putting together an hour-long showcase of underground music every Monday that I will be playing in a stream. So every Monday you can come kick it with me in the comments. I'll be there just vibing out to the music for an hour. And we're going to run like that because whereas I would like to go live every Monday, trying to actually go live and take care of my kids at the same time tends to be a lot. So, I am going to do some more videos. Personal channel link. Yeah, I do. I have my personal channel. I haven't posted anything on it. Are we linked to it down here? I'll link it in the description after this video is over.
I think if you go on on our main channel, like there will be on the side like all of our like channels. And
know what? It needs to be updated. That needs to be updated because it has my old channel that has the Cali Green 2 Fresh channel, and I've been locked out of that one for quite a fucking while.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, man, being a present father is above all. I got my 3 kids in the other room, and I homeschool them. Like I'm a full-time homeschool dad. So, yeah, man, living the good life there. I fucking love it. It's my pride and joy, you know. And yeah, I have done some skating lately. Actually, I just got I fucked up my leg a little bit, and it just healed. So I am skating again. I waxed the bottom of my board, and I tried doing some old school tricks like not long after I'd waxed the bottom of my board, and it just caused my foot to slip whenever I tried doing my shit. And yeah, man. I fucked it up, but I'm working on a skate video. I don't want to give too much away, but I am working on a skate video. I have some concepts and shit.
Jug Skating 101 with Callie Green.
Oh man, I'm having so much fun. Like honestly, I already put together like, what was it, 3 or 4 songs? It was 4 songs. And the soundtrack to my skate video, it's all kind of remembering like artists that have passed that have all had an impact on me. So yeah, I clipped 4 different songs. You got some Saint Dog in there. You got some fucking Wayne Static in there. Shifty Shell Shock from fucking Crazy Town. It's gonna be a sick ass fucking skate video, and I'm going for like some big shit, like not too big, you know what I mean? Like I'm not the greatest. I'm not going for any, like I'm not trying to like fucking tray flip a fucking 20 set or anything, you know. And I am trying to get my trays down though. Yeah, a skating collab with Shaggy the Airhead. Bro, I would love to just be able to skate with Shaggy the Airhead and Darby. Like, that sounds like a fucking... That's a sick-ass skate sesh right there.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I don't even care about skill levels. Like, I just like to skate, you know? Chaos, did you ever skate?
Not really. I could never skate to save my life. I could a little bit, but I wasn't like a pro at it like other people. And sometimes I would do the one thing what all people do, where they would just sit on it and then go down like a big ass hill or something.
Yeah. No, I had skateboards like all my life. Like my first like pro deck though, it was an Iron Maiden skateboard, and my mom and dad like put in half and half for it, and my dad was never in the picture, you know, and he just showed up at my birthday party when I was 10 years old with this Iron Maiden fucking skateboard and a Dennis Rodman action figure with interchangeable heads so you could change his hair color. And yes, Ninja with a Pencil, Oliver Tree is in that.
Yeah, I hung around a lot of skaters and stuff growing up, and my sister, she would skateboard more than I did.
You see, like, before that, I had like one of those like little like mini boards. It was a Burger King one. It was a yellow Burger King like little just like cruiser.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah, man, I had that, and then I had like a kid's version of like an old school skateboard with like the flat tail and shit.
Now, I was more of a like razor like scooter person. That I was more in tune with doing.
Bizarre with the razor scooters down there with the scooters. You see, yeah. I had a razor like when they were brand new. My big thing, fuck are they?
I thought about buying another one just for the fuck of it.
Oh, where are they?
Just because it would help me get around more. Or I'm actually going to buy now those, or I'm going to buy those electric scooters that are like the razors, but they're electric, and all you got to do is just charge the battery, and then you're set to go.
I have one right here. Yeah, I never use it.
A lot of people.
That was honestly, whenever I was making videos, that was my old. That I used that for my fucking like tripod.
Yeah, that's what I thought about
phone dock on it.
Yeah, I thought about doing video footage of that, and that's how a lot of people get around in Denver, especially is those electric scooters.
See, I think they're in the car right now, but yeah, I think they're in the car. I have Heelys, and that whenever I go to stores, like I usually slap my Heelys on my feet because a lot of the times I just go in by myself. So like my wife will sit in the car with the kids, like I'll just go in and grab something real quick. So I'll slap on my Heelys so I can just fucking skate all the way to the very back of Walmart for that gallon of milk. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah, I used to have those ones too. The skates where they were also shoes. I used to have a pair of those when I was in middle school.
Yeah, I'm actually a pro healer. So just so y'all know, like if you want to see some crazy shit on some Heelys, I got you.
Now if I were trying to roller skate now, I'd probably fall on my ass and hurt my back even more.
But
when I was younger, I was pretty good at it.
Electric razors, yeah. You see, when it comes to Heelys, the very day that they came into stock at Journeys, I was at the mall because Journeys was right next door to Hot Topic, and my mom worked at Hot Topic. Do your research. They came in the store. I got them like the Christmas that they came into the store, and it was like at the very beginning of Christmas vacation, and I was like, my grandma had to like drop something off to my mom, some shit. I'm with my grandma. The mall's not even open yet, you know, and everything's starting to open up. And this guy, he's like putting out a new display, and it's Heelys. He's got them on his feet. And I'm like, what is that? I want that. I was the first person of Evansville, Indiana to own, well, not own because that guy had them first, but I was the first pair bought in Evansville, Indiana.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like the day they got them, I went in and got them. He's like, oh yeah, I was just putting them out right now. Like blah, 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 whatever. So I fucking love Heelys, which the guy who created Heelys just passed away like a month ago. So, you know, rest in peace to him. But, yeah, I did a little scootering. I did some competition rollerblading for a little bit there. I loved to fucking rollerblade for a while. Like, I don't give a fuck. I was a fruit booter, you know?
But yeah, I do have plans to get like an electric scooter because now they have where they fold up like the old scooters, but then you can lock them like on like a bike and stuff so someone doesn't steal it.
Yeah. So
that or you just fold it up and you just put it in a backpack.
Hell yeah. The Heelys stuff, I'm gonna splice that in my skate video. I'm hoping to be able to get my blades too, because I'd like to do some rollerblade shit. Like I kind of want to do a little bit of everything in my skate video, you know? But yeah, we'll see. Like I didn't scooter too much. Like I just didn't, you know what I mean? I caught the tail, like I was a little bit older, so by the time scooters like came along, you know, like I was super into skateboarding. Like I got it, you know, it was the new thing. It was cool. And then other people started getting it, and like it kind of became like a weird thing at the skate park. So I was
probably in elementary school and middle school when scootering was like really big.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I used to love my rollerblades though. Like just fucking randomly go and hit some stairs like here and there. You know, I used to like to hit the fucking half pipes with my blades. Yeah. That was a long time ago though. Like actually no, I had some blades not that long ago. A few years back I got a new pair and I was super excited. I'm like, I think this is like 2021. I was super fucking excited. I just got a new pair of rollerblades with my COVID money, you know? And I'm like, all right, I'm going to drop into this bowl. And then I drop in and just eat shit and totally like bruised my entire like hip.
Jeez.
First drop in.
No ninja, but I did know people that had a pogo stick. I didn't know people who had a unicycle, or remember those really small bikes, the clown bikes, when those were popular?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would watch people at the skate park like do tricks on those off the ramps and stuff. It was dope.
But yeah, ninja with the pencil. You ever fuck around with a pogo stick? I did actually. Yeah, I did pogo a little bit.
No, but I knew people who did.
You ever fuck around with a hacky sack?
Of course.
Yeah, so circa 2005, 6, it would not have been unlikely for you if you were in Los Angeles at Hollywood and Highland to walk by Ryan Seacrest's Star and see me playing hacky sack. And every time someone would point to Ryan Seacrest, we would stop and stomp on him and say, "Fuck Ryan Seacrest." But yeah, we used to hacky right there, and we used to get like crowds around us. It was me and this homie. I don't know his real name. We called him Carrot Top because he looked just like fucking Carrot Top. He looked like Carrot Top on like a good buff day. And he was from Hawaii, and I used to just play hacky sack with this fucking fool. And yeah.
Yeah, I remember one of my first hacky sacks that I ever bought. It was one from, it was either a local record store or Hot Topic, but it was black and it had blue flames on it. It was so dope.
So yeah, ninja with the pencil. Hack sack was the smokers' pit pastime for some of my OG homies. Yeah, we would go to this spot that we had that was right around the corner from Hollywood and Highland. And there's an apartment complex. And so you go to the Grauman's Chinese Theater and you turn right there and you'd go up the street a little bit. And it's like right behind the Grauman's Chinese Theater. There was an apartment there. And we would go in there and we would go to the top floor and get on the roof. And we would sit there and we'd smoke out there or across the street from there. Behind I think it's like a coffee bean, or there's like the Jimmy Kimmel and all that shit right there. There's a parking garage back there. That was another smoking spot. But yeah, we would go and we'd smoke out, and then we would go to our spot, which was right there in front of Hollywood and Highland Metro, and we'd play hacky sack right there in front of Ryan Seacrest's Star. And my homie was so fucking good. Like
he and my homies used to do
good.
that. We did that in elementary school, middle school, and high school. Especially in high school, we would do it on our lunch break, especially me and a lot of my Juggalo homies. Now, this is about to unlock another core memory. Does everyone remember playing wall ball?
Wall ball, like handball?
Yeah, with like those little balls, but then like when you have to, it's like dodgeball, but then you have to like hit someone in the back as hard as you can with it, and some of that shit would hurt.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I know what you're talking about. So real quick, shout out to my homie Lunchbox. Back in those days, he was the LA Juggalo that was sleeping on the steps of Jimmy Kimmel every night. Like literally the Jimmy Kimmel stoop, they put shit up in it because he was the motherfucker that was sleeping there. He was like freshly out of high school homeless, you know what I mean, type shit. And
that's who Jimmy Kimmel was talking about. Okay.
Shout out to Lunchbox. That's my OG. But yeah, like I used to fucking like late at night, like I'd be at home just like high or whatever, you know, and be like, I wonder what Lunchbox is doing. And I would just go like to 7-Eleven, like pick up some like fucking hot dogs, a Slurpee and shit, and just pull up on them. Be like, what's good, Lunchbox? Like, you hungry? You know what I mean? Just kick it, like fucking feed him, smoke him out. And he would just be like fucking yelling at cars and shit, like on some just crazy jug shit, you know, just I love Lunchbox. If you're LA and you're a Juggalo and you don't know Lunchbox, I'm questioning how much of a Juggalo you are, because that fool, everybody knows Lunchbox.
Apparently Bizarre does too.
Yeah. Like whenever we found out that my wife was pregnant, you know, who was not my wife at the time yet, when we found out she was pregnant, he was the first one actually to find out. But man, all right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. This has been a good show though. Chaos, you got anything you want to say in closing?
Yeah, just make sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel here. Make sure you check out our links, check out our official Carnival Spirits new merch store, and check out our official Spotify.
That's right. Everything he said. Shout out to all of the channel subscribers. I don't have them pulled up right now, and I apologize for that. But y'all know who the fuck you are, and you know we appreciate y'all. And we thank y'all. We Ninja with a Pencil, we thank you. Bizarre, I thank you for kicking it here every fucking week. Yeah, man. Alone 187. Thank you for all the kind things you said. All y'all are the fucking shit. Stannis, like everybody that's been kicking it with us. We fucking love y'all. And you know, always remember to fuck the fuck off. Peace out.